on with the Kagura.
Kagura was amazing, not gonna lie, but honestly, never mind. Scratch that. Kagura was amazing. Full stop, alright? The main reason he wasn't able to utilize most of that damage, most of that burst, was because you were against a Roger. Roger, as we all know, in that Lycan form, just unkillable, man. If he was killed, it would have been just the whole rotation of skills already used, not just by the Kagura, by the other members as well. So right now, seeing that TODAK doesn't have the Roger just yet, it is actually a really good pick. That burst will come in hand, especially with going against this matchup in that mid lane. Farsa is going to have a hard time. We've seen it in the first game. Remember, Blacklist International, Haji used the Kagura to nullify Drian's Farsa.
Right now, looking at the pick and ban, not a lot of change. But right now, it's kind of like both the teams seeing who will pull the trigger first, who will take out the Roger. And I feel like from the side of See You Soon, if the Roger is not being banned by Team TODAK, it's not a bad idea to pick it up in the first place, because in the second game they did not, and TODAK just instantly pick it. So they have to understand that TODAK is willing to take it, and even though they don't exactly play the same way how See You Soon plays it, it's still very dangerous.
You're right, but let's take a look at the bans coming in from See You Soon. Do they want to take the Roger out by themselves here, or do they want to pick it up? Because they have the first pick, right? So they can personally just take it away, or do they want to just ban it away? They will want to go for something like the Yisun Shin, maybe a little bit more range. It is a little bit greedy in their composition, but it is the Rafaela actually. I like that.
Neither team actually care about the Roger going on the other side because there's an answer. There's always an answer.
Your team is picking.
Ling is still out there. Hayabusa is still out there.
Ruby
is also still out there. A little more room in the side of TODAK for that, because on See You Soon, you kind of confirm the box is playing the Matilda. So unless it's an XP lane Ruby, then yeah, maybe Felix can rock it.
Oh, and there you have it. It is the Roger pickup for See You Soon. So far in the series, still sitting at a 100% win rate, 67% win rate overall after the 10 times it's been picked up. But this is a big pickup for See You Soon. On the side of TODAK, Farsa is going to be compromised, but they do already have the Paquito to shove him away, right? So if this is all going to come down to the timing. If Roger is able to go down with the right timing when everyone's low and just finish him off, it's good. But if he goes in too early, Paquito will be able to punish him.
Right now, from the side of TODAK, I'm seeing Angela Ling as an option. Hayabusa is there. I'm not too sure. I feel like Hayabusa is a very good pick. But again, from the side of TODAK, they use both of those heroes, so... Oh, neither! Okay, neither of them, so this is going to be the Paquito jungle. Yuzong and Estes going to be in this game. Looking like TODAK, they're looking for a team fight.
This is the same Estes that made the King of Kings bleed.
Exactly. That's exactly what I want to say. It's very similar as well, because soon they're going for a dive composition. You need someone like the Estes, but if the Kagura and the Roger gets ahead, Estes' healing won't really matter that much, you know? So it's gonna come down to that. Will they be able to push the pace from the get-go, get that snowball, get the Roger rolling, and follow it up just like game one? Or will the Estes just prove to be too much to handle? Those are the stakes that have been put on the stage right now.
Is it just me, or the temperature is rising? Because I'm sweating, the players are heating up, the entire stage is on fire. And this is the game that will determine who will continue their journey in M3 and who, unfortunately, will go home.
That is the question, the burning question with all of the fans watching around the world. And one more time, guys, for the final time, I want to see you guys put your chance in that comment section right now. Will it be the side of TODAK with TODAK Langgar, or is it See You Soon? Tell us in the chat right now. The teams need your support. Let's get it into the land of dawn for the final time today. TODAK versus See You Soon.
All the Malaysians and all the Khmer, they're watching so closely. They need their teams to move on. This is for that slot in the top 8 of M3. All further rounds are best of 5s. So it's a whole nother level when we move on from here. But they have to go through each other for one more game. See You Soon. So far, their rotations it's very safe. If anything, they're the ones pushing the issue. They're the ones who are crossing the river a little more aggressively.
Yeah, that's what they need to do right now. They need to be able to put some pressure on the board with Ember in the mid lane, with Boxy on the Matilda going up against a passive support like Yums on that Estes. And in the top side as well, we're seeing a little bit of skirmishes as Felix gets that level 3 power spike.
Looking at the gold lane right now, Beatrix is alone, going up against 2 people. Ember taking a lot of damage, and it looks like Momo down there surviving, still holding on to that flicker.
This right now is just... Honestly, Siusoon has the lead, but again, it's just going to come down to the timing of everything going on because Siusoon, they've actually put Boxy into the bottom side. So Rune, yes, he will have the slight lead, but Momo can just catch up with the gold buff, with the gold minions there in the bottom side. Rune trying to steal something out of that jungle, but TODAK will respond with that top side as well. Very good trades on the board.
Yep, up top, it's a mirror because there's more of a presence from TODAK here. They are propping up for the first turtle coming up in about 2 seconds. We see here Chiku, guys, on that jungle Paquito starting it up. Moon, not quite yet. Just now picked up his Feathered Airstrike. Oh, Tarn Upon Memory on to Momo. It's surprising how Momo is so independent. I don't know if he has the time or the effort to survive here, the kit, but it looks like he does. Oh no, but Ember goes in with the overturn. Rune survives. Amazing juggle by Momo.
That was amazing, honestly. Momo played that really, really well, able to bait 3 members down and also survive in that case. With TODAK responding though, I feel like they should have just looked for something on the other side of the map, perhaps the mid lane, when Siusoon put their marbles on the bottom side, because right now, yes, they were able to get out, but they didn't really get anything in that, skirmish.
Yeah, right now looking at the items, I'm looking at Momo with 1,500 gold going up against Rune over here, 1,600. The Brody has an advantage, but the fact that Beatrix has been surviving quite a lot of punishment over here is looking very good. Both of these teams still look equal right now.
Now, let's see. From the items itself, like you mentioned, yeah, it's very, very equal. Down right in the center, we see Siusoon and TODAK. They're just changing. The gold lead is just swapping back and forth. Right now, though, with the bottom side being targeted, it is a lot of that turret gold taken away. Momo forced to use that ultimate to get the wave.
Now it's Momo's turn to have some backup. Yums and Moon have been down here in bottom lane for about a minute. Ember might just get spotted out. Uses that umbrella to disengage. Speaking of Ember, I'm so curious about this execute. Is it just because there's an Estes? He really just wants to end one immediately?
Yeah, it's surprising. It's risky, right? Because we've seen also how lethal he was on that flame shot. So it is a risky battle spell to take in, but if it gets the job done with the Roger jumping in with everyone, but wait on the top side.
Chico, guys, jumped right down onto Felix. The Thams does not have enough resources to survive that 2v1. Down bottom, they trade as well. Yums catching the circling eagle. Hoove throws out a few rounds. He's trying to survive, slowing them down. 2v3 down bottom. They disengage. What an interesting trade. First Blood, by the way, brought to you by Razor.
Yeah, TODAK played that really well, going to the top side, securing that kill on that top to get pressure on the turtle. So even though Siusoon were able to trade back, this is actually good for the setup. And now Chiku will be forced to back away. Let's see who gets the turtle.
Oh, it's gonna go over to Hoove. See you soon. They commit, and they almost immediately regret it. Boxy goes down. Hoove is running away from 3 members, and they're not gonna let go. Felix up top goes down. Hoove follows through. 1v1 up top. Oh, they come with the follow-up. That's going to be a dirty team fight happening up top. 4-2, almost 5 minutes in. Shades of game number 1.
Yums came to the rescue. He is the real hero for the side of TODAK, coming just directly in time. Right now, we're going to look back at the replay over there. We're going to look at how Chiku almost died trying to get that turtle. Look at Yums coming in with the ult, healing up Chiku, making it possible for him to get this kill. And on the backside of things, Formius tried to get 2 kills over there, went a little bit greedy. He himself died to the Brody, but still, if Yums was not there, it would have been terrible for the side of Team TODAK.
Yeah, not just the Yums, not just Yums positioning and timing coming into the play, but also we are starting to see the cracks in Siusoon's game where they are starting to miscommunicate a lot. You saw when that fight was happening, Rune was in that mid lane, still hitting onto the turret, so they're still not on the same page here. They felt like maybe we can split up the targets, but if you're going against an Estes, you need to know that you need more damage at all times, unless you get, honestly, just full burst in. It is going to be really hard, and there you go, Boxy gets taken down.
Feathered airstrike. Moon has lethal intent, and they're not done yet. The Farmace coming from the south. They won't let go. 3 kills going over to TODAK, sitting at 7 and 2. The response time from TODAK is amazing.
Beautiful rotations by the Malaysians, man. TODAK, they playing it so good, and again, they keep on pressuring the jungle with the lead. Look at Chiku.
This is the ultimate form of Langar. It's like wherever the fight is going to be, everyone from the side of TODAK is going to come true. And right now, Team TODAK, they are focusing on the turret, but they have to back away. In terms of gold lead, TODAK right now is sitting at 1,000. But looking at Atamos trying to equal things out. Oh, Moon got caught out.
Circling Eagle by Boxy helped confirm the kill with Ember. Now, Chico guys gonna confirm his second turtle. Once more, turtle slain, brought to you by the STB. Here's one foil to the Langar playstyle. You're constantly looking for your opponents. When they're not coming at you, and you don't have the right pieces in place, it looks very messy. I think that's what happened in mid with Moon.
Yeah, and also, from the side of Seasoon, right, Roger going for a 0-2 start, definitely not good right now, and that is where Seasoon needs to start looking for the trades, because if they keep on going face-to-face against TODAK, who has the lead right now, look at Chiku. He is... Whoa, 2-0 and 3, all right? That is a huge Paquito. Even when Paquito has no kills, he just does so much. Imagine his damage right now with 2 kills.
Right now, looking at Team TODAK, looks like a fight's going on. Farmace going to the back line.
Farmace from the east. He's just scrambling. See you soon. And underneath their own turret, they don't feel safe. Farmace still alive. Boxy getting blasted here by Momo. They're still here. They take down Yumes. That's 1 free kill. Underneath, Hoove. Oh, gonna get the dash out using those guiding winds. Slowly but surely, see you soon catching up.
Greedy, super greedy by Hoove right there. He went for the kill onto Farmace. He could have been able to get the resets, get the kills onto the other members, but no, he tried to go for the Yuzong, who has the shutdown. That is way too greedy. At this point, you need to just take what you can get, man. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake.
But in my head, they went from turret to turret, and how did that long team fight just had 1 kill? Hoove right there.
1v1.
Chico guys got it.
The werewolf got knocked out.
That's how you take down the wolf. You just gotta keep punching him.
Just punch him to death, man. That was beautiful coming in from the side of TODAK. Chiku, guys, we all know he is a gold laner in this tournament. Like, mostly, he's played the gold lane, so he knows these matchups. He knows how to go in 1v1. And Momo, he might just go for this as well. Nope, just backs away. Doesn't want to go too aggressive. Doesn't want to overcommit. Will choose to go for the turtle. Smart.
Yeah, and right now, even though from the side of both teams, TODAK has definitely the kill lead, but when you look at the goal, it's not that big of a difference. Only 300 goal difference.
Another small wrinkle in the Langar playstyle. You're always going to be close to your opponent because you're using these kills, immediately converting them, and it's very honest. So you're giving your opponent always a chance to fight back, and those free kills so far, that's what's kept this gold lead to about at least more than 500. That 1v1 down bottom between Hoove and Chiku, those are what you want to roll up in. That's essentially your bread and butter. And then the big team fights that Moon and Momo join, that's where eventually you start to get these major objectives. I'm guessing next one will be Lord at 90 seconds away. They're looking to take down this top tier 2.
Absolutely. And now let's see what happens. Because see you soon, they don't really have the resources to contest, right? They can go for the clear, but
they catch Chico guys inside the orange buff nest, and that's gonna be 1 blast, 2 blasts. Yumes follows through. Moon's firepower was not enough to protect those 2 a little too deep. Momo goes down as well. 3 for none, and they get a 4 for none as Moon follows up. That's just See You Soon knowing when they're winning.
Again, this is just super, super good by See You Soon. We see TODAK getting that lead, but instantly turn away again. And look what they're doing. This might be crucial. This might be insane. It might be an inhibitor falling down. It's only Yumes right now. Farmace, if he gets picked off, this is going to be lethal.
Circling Eagle, he pops the Counter Inferno, but it's not enough. See You Soon, they found their window. You gave them an inch, they took the mile.
Yeah, that is the most dangerous thing about See You Soon. They have an eye for opportunity. They're like, hey, this seems good for us. And then the thing is, if you look at it, it's like Chico really did try to run away, but it just came to a point. It's like, I'm in too deep, and everyone died at that point. Right now, see you soon. Not only do they have the kill lead, but they also have the goal lead. Looking at the itemization as of now, he already has the endless battle as well as the Windtalker, so he can engage, and he has a lot of killing over there. Right now, Chico guys is alone.
Oh no, Chico guys gets caught out by 3. Here comes Momo and Moon to the rescue. What a turnaround! Feathered airstrike catching 4, and the passion. That's going to be Momo helping out. Hoove drops. That's a double kill for the Beatrix. Run, Felix, run! Chico guy's on you. He's gonna punch you. He's gonna knock you up. Rune stuns him. Rune catches the heat of all of TODAK. Here comes Boxy as well. Torn apart memory. Almost taking down the Boxer as they disengage. Humes keeps him alive.
Yeah, I was about to say right there before the fight cut me off is that, sure, Hoove is 1-4 right now, but that is a Roger. Roger, even when behind, is just so good in these last-minute fights, right? When he comes in and everyone's low, it doesn't matter what your score is, you are bound to get a kill with the Lycan Pounce. And see you soon, they went too overzealous in that team fight. Let's see what they can do.
And that's gonna be this Lord secured, and they walk right into Moon's circumference. That's a better airstrike, almost drawing blood throughout all of See You Soon. 3 down, just like that. Who's gonna follow through? Chico guys, he's not gonna give the triple, not gonna give it just like that. It's just Hoove and Felix.
That is just a myth. Look at how Team TODAK keeps fighting back, and right now they're attacking. The turn is this game, Neo. Are they gonna go for the end?
Feathered airstrike opening up this assault. The siege continues. Only 1 left. Boxy just respawned. 2 defenders on the side of See You Soon. TODAK. This is a brand new TODAK. They understand. They can't force it. They'll buy more time. They'll wait for this, or they'll synchronize their lanes.
Oh, look at that, man. The recall starting to happen for Team TODAK in the M3 World Championships. Remember, the one who loses this gets knocked out. You go home. There are no second chances here. And See You Soon, they are not in a good position. 2 minion waves coming in with the Lord as well in the top side. They need to look for a good fight because that is a huge siege coming in.
Oh no, Amber just got put down to 1/5 of his health through 1 combo by Chico guys. And Lord, this is an easy defense for See You Soon. They're all here. They have to reset. They have to figure this out. They have 1 inhibitor left.
Right now for the side of Team TODAK, 5,000 gold lead. Looking at See You Soon, if they do come out of the map, and in 4 mains, again, we saw how he got 3 people on that Furious dive. 3 people were knocked up. It will become an easy team fight for the side of Team TODAK. It's just that, again, they have to make sure that they don't make a mistake, because See You Soon, they can always make 1 mistake into a game-ending fight. Speaking of fight, here we go.
Moon starts up with the feather airstrike. 4 mains takes a few hits. Black Dragon form. They're still going. They're still going. Chico is punching that inhibitor. Circling Eagle already committed by Boxy. Down goes Hoove. Down goes Boxy as
Wait a minute.
well. That's still alive. He does have the favor. Felix, he's punching through. That's gonna be the vengeance. That's gonna be the counter Inferno. Not enough. Chico guys knocks him out. 2 down for See You Soon. 1 for TODAK. That's gonna be Ember.
Base.
The only one left. That's gonna be the base. That's gonna be target to Momo. Down goes Chico guys, but down goes the base. See You Soon. Thank you very much. TODAK moves on.
GG TODAK. After losing the first game, the reverse sweep coming in to save them from elimination. The Malaysian flag stands tall.
Right now, Team TODAK again. Unfortunately, See You Soon, they have to leave us here. But Team TODAK, staying in M3, they still have a chance to get that revenge match. Right now, we're looking at the faces of Team See You Soon, and unfortunately, this is the thing about competition. Not all of the faces will be happy.
That's sad for See You Soon. They did their best, but in the end, the more experienced team will be able to finish off the game, and I think that has been the theme here. You know, how was TODAK able to get the win? Staying composed. They did not get their emotions. You know, they didn't let their emotions get to their head. You saw when See You Soon came back from that such a huge deficit. They were too emotional. They were too hyped. They kept on going for fights. They forgot what made them get the comeback in the first place. And that is exactly how it played out. TODAK, look at them. They are happy. Malaysia will go to the next stage. And I can't wait to see what other matchups are waiting for this team, because even though they're an experienced squad, you can call them veterans, they have potential.
It's so weird to say how a veteran has potential, but I feel like we've talked about it now. I'm pretty sure Gideon as well as Wolf is excited to talk about this one.
Analysts, break it down.
Welcome back to the analyst stand, everybody, with me, Getting Q, as well as Wolf. What an exciting game that was. It really came down to a couple of key moments.
Yeah, so many key moments. I would say for both teams, they want to punish each other's mistakes. And boy, oh boy, that game looked wonderful. So much aggression from both teams. The minuscule mistakes being punished and magnified so heavily by each team that punishes each other.
Yep, and more importantly, it's just even the supports were battling head-to-head in the river for a Lethal Wanderer. Like the trades, nobody was giving each other an inch. It was pretty nuts, but let's talk about the draft a little bit here.
Okay. We can see that TODAK really went for that Estes and they had a good composition with it. I love the fact that they went in for the last pick Estes on top of the Yuzong, because the Yuzong now, the Paquito now has someone to go with to the backlines. And now it's going to be up to Estes on how to top up this Paquito as this Yuzong, always making sure that he is there to help. There were so many clashes started by See You Soon that looked to be bad for the side of TODAK, but because of that ultimate coming out from the Estes, it made all the sense.
It was a difficult game nonetheless. Let's look at the items real quick here, as we can already see Formes, even he himself, he's starting to get greedy here. He builds two defensive items, realizes he just needs a little bit more to really start punishing. He's already halfway through the Hunter Strike.
Yeah, gotta give it to Chico, guys, though, going for the brute force breastplate right after the War Axe. Allowed him to get a little bit tankier, but at the same time get more movement speed so that he can get to the backlines, making sure that there is someone to go with Formes. And Formes, my oh my, looking for this Dominance Ice and the Oracle, making sure as well that he has got a lot of sustain to that backlines, making sure he's on top of Ember, making sure as well that this rune Brody will not be that successful. Lastly, I want to take note, this spell coming out from the Estes going for the Aegis. Instead of the Purify, instead of the Flicker, they went in for the Aegis, and this helped them survive the initiation coming out from Hoof, because this Roger wants to go for the Farsa or maybe the Paquito or maybe this Beatrix. Not having enough burst coming out from, because of that Aegis, allowed him to be able to be in time for the healing of the ultimate.
Now, also talking about Momo so far, his overall build, he wanted to make sure that he could survive not only dives, but to make sure he wasn't giving those important kills over to Hoove, who really struggled this game, playing not as an initiation tool or a follow-up tool, but a disengage tool, interestingly enough, sticking mainly around Nibiru as well as Bennett.
There was a time where in around the 12 minutes they were pushing the base of See You Soon, and of course with the Brody up, you want to make sure that your turn apart memory will be the finisher, but he activated the Wind of Nature just in time so that he'll be able to survive. The damage dealers, obviously, we can expect that from the Barca, right? Because that's just natural. If you're looking at the other members, it's almost even across this Beatrix, this Paquito, as well as Formes on this Yuzhong. And of course, you don't expect a lot of damage from the Estes anyways. His actual job is to heal. But when it comes to healing, with all due fairness to all of See You Soon, they did provide healing coming up from this Matilda, right? And of course, their own lifesteal. Mostly coming out from Felix the Thams.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting here. This was a really beautiful game here, but we got to give it up over to our MVP of this game. Going over to Chiku, guys, on the Paquito with the 7-2 and 782 match. KB, the man is going wild.
They only lost one turtle, and that was stolen by the Roger. After that, they were composed. They know where to fight, and they chose the right fights. The most iconic play to me, what Chico guys did, was that in the bottom lane, when he saw the Roger just clearing the wave, he went for the wraparound. One combo was enough to take down the Roger because Roger had no help. He had the turtle buff, and I always say this, the damage output of a Paquito being with chunks, it just makes it made it sure that the damage will be there. In combination with the turtle buff, it's very deadly, and we saw that in that mini play that Chico Guys did.
Absolutely. He just stacked it up. He made sure he had the champion stance as well. It's not like he was holding back punches and going in blind, hoping for the best. No, he wanted to have everything under control, and I think TODAK did a really good job. And this is one of the few times, and interestingly enough, we're seeing TODAK being extremely disciplined to a degree here. Yes, there is aggression, but the right conditions need to be met before they pull the trigger.
Maybe in the highlights we can see the correct conditions coming out from Team TODAK, because we're not only looking at the heroes and their execution as well, we're also looking at terrain. I think that majority of the fights that TODAK were able to win was in confined spaces wherein the members of CUC were just grouping up. And actually, forming a bubble is always effective when you're going for the Estes pick, right? Because it's your natural way. And if you're looking at the composition of Team CUC, they don't have peel for that. Surely they have AoE damage, but they don't have ways to kind of separate the members of Team TODAK, and TODAK themselves did not separate. Now there were fights in confined spaces. We're talking about the entrances, the alleys, around the buffs, around the bushes. We saw that the 3-man knockups coming out from Yuzhong converted into massive damage from the Bennett Rage, as well as Nimiru's Passion, as well as the combo from the Paquito.
You know, speaking of which, Formaze on this Yuzhong, let's look at the highlights and we can explain a little bit more about this situation here, because overall, these petrifies are making all the difference in these fights. Let's first start over with game number 1.
Yeah. Also, I believe this is...
game number 3.
This is definitely game number 3, that's right. So we've already covered this, and obviously we can see that CU soon struggle from this Estes play, and the Yuzhong, of course, from the backlines. This will not be completely TODAK-sided, though, as we can see CU soon get back, especially when they get initial fights. But look at the Farsa just dealing the damage in, again, confined spaces. However, the punish from CU soon was there. Eventually, this was the best fight for Team TODAK around the turtle, around the purple buff. We're talking about confined spaces. We're talking about alleys, entrances, and obviously with all of the AoE layered together by the side of Team TODAK, there's just really no sustain that can help you survive that bombardment.
It's so good. Formaze jumps in with the Furious Charge, petrifies immediately looking to get into that Black Dragon form before even looking to get any form of damage out. Nice game coming out from TODAK's side. Huge relief to all the Malaysians out there rooting for them. This was CU soon definitely had a very good opportunity to turn things around. It really came down to just one fight.
Yeah, we have not been talking about CU soon, but a valiant effort from this team. They represented their region so well. That was a hard-fought game. They would have won it. And I would gonna say that game number 3 could have gone any other way, but as it seems, TODAK was better when it comes to their composure. They were the better team today, and they're gonna move on to our bracket.
Oh, this whole day, unfortunately, teams need to be eliminated as we move on here closer and closer to that grand finals in M3. But so far, the brackets are pretty much set here. And I'm very curious to see so far, because at the end of the day, we are going to see TODAK move on, and they will have to take on Na'Vi there.
Very good performance from Na'Vi, and I'm excited to see them battle it out in the lower bracket. Another elimination, but this time it's a best of 5.
Oh, best of 5. That's nuts, right? We're done with the best of 3s all finally, and I'm sure the casters are also happy about that, to see more games coming out from some of their favorite teams. Now, this has been an extremely long day here today. Let's throw it over to Mara to close things up for it. It's been a great game. I'm so excited to see what the winners have to say.
Here with me is